Hi Capricorn, welcome into your reading. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for you guys for the week ahead. So this is just for the week ahead, guys, or the next 2 weeks, because time and energy is fluid. Not everything happens to you right away, and not everything changes week to week. So we have to be realistic in some ways. But if you're listening to this video, either the title has called you in or you're curious, but stick with me. Let's see what we have for you. By the way, I'm also including the singles reading in this. Please leave me your comments down below and let me know if you like it or you don't like it. It's just because my time is limited and I can't really do separate readings. And yeah, that's about it. All right, so let's see what's coming towards you guys. The first card that popped out, by the way, which makes me feel always the preliminary reading, is the Five of Swords, which means you're very much in your heads about a certain situation. You're calculating in your mind what to leave behind. You know, like that saying, you win some, you lose some. Because you're also being hopeful in regards to a certain situation. Oh, God, I'm not going to lie, though. But if you're new to my channel, FYI, I'm not a sugarcoater. I give it to you straight. I give it to you raw. Why? Because forewarned is forearmed. And it helps you mitigate your problems. So if you know it's coming, at least you know how to handle it. Okay. Let's see what's going on here for you guys. What's their advice for the week, Spirit? For both parties, please. Both parties, please. Outcome. Actually, is there any more for the singles advice? Nope. Okay. What's the outcome for the primary reading? Thank you. I do like that. Because I saw something painful coming towards you, but I do like the ending. The outcome, basically. Very nice. Okay. Universe, angel, spirit guides, go ahead and tell me what's coming towards my singles, please. My singles, please. My singles. So we're also including the base primary reading and the singles. Those of you that have nobody at all, or you're just single to mingle. Let's see what's happening here. A few breadcrumbs I see. Oh, you're ending that. All right, you're going through a process, singles. You're definitely going through some kind of process. What's the surprise for my singles? Okay. Yeah, you guys have some skeletons in your closet that you got to deal with, singles. It might even be for the base reading too. What's the outcome for the singles, please, spirit guides? Okay. I understand. Thank you. That looks great. Now, overall message for the week for all parties involved is the Sun. Yes, you're happy. Yes, that's what's going to happen this week. Four of Pentacles. You guys are holding on to something. Either you're saving money for a rainy day, or you're holding on to a person. But honestly, guys, this is the recent past. So let me see what's going on in your situation. Seven of Swords, Four of Pentacles. What is that? First of all, this is my fuckery card, the Seven of Swords. Somebody who had ghosted, lied, cheated. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. You know who you are. You're discerning adults. You know if this was you or your person. Now, I'm just going to read it as if I'm talking to Capricorn, that this is not you and this is your other person. So cross-watchers, don't kill me. Obviously, flip the script if it's not the case. But what I do truly see here, I think I understand what I'm seeing here for you, Capricorn. Also, the way I read my readings, male or female, doesn't matter. You are my queens. Incoming energy are the kings. Now, what I do see here is that there was some kind of toxicity that was going on in your life. There was somebody from your recent past that you were dealing with. You had so many burdens. What is this? There you were in a marriage or a commitment with somebody, and there was a lot of baggage, a lot of problems, a lot of issues, and you dropped it. But you were still stuck in your head. You still had these issues regarding the stability of with this person. So dealing with that and the person from your past, the stability that you had, dropping those burdens, you started a new chapter in your life, Capricorn. All right? But then the devil came in. The devil doesn't do things to us. We do things to us. We let the devil suggest things like fear, anxiety, stress, codependency, insecurity, you name it. And then we let it flow in our heads, all right? But there you were dealing with this person who was emotionally mature, emotionally available, ready and willing to give you love. But you were operating from a different headspace because your mind was somewhere else in a previous commitment. All right? And this Nine of Cups, I don't know who this is, but somebody got downright fucking selfish in the recent past. They thought about themselves and they ghosted. You know why they did this? Because this person that came towards you with love, somebody here abandoned ship. And when this happened, or this was a reflection of feeling abandoned. So it's possible, don't shoot the messenger, okay, Capricorn? It's possible you might have felt abandoned and hurt by your previous past. And this person that came towards you after the fact, that was emotionally available, they might have did something, they might have said something that made you feel like you were left out in the cold. And you got a little like, you liked them, they were your wish fulfillment, but you kind of ghosted them. Why'd you do that? Or this is infidelity or lying or cheating. I just feel like a lot of you Capricorn were just testing the waters here and something went wrong. All right? But because you're gone, somebody here ghosted, somebody here left. So if this isn't you, your person did this. Somebody here abandoned ship because they were selfish in their thought process. They thought that by doing this, it would bring you closer together. It did not. All it did was left the both of you clinging on to each other. All right? But because you both are hanging on to each other, somehow you might reconnect, or you recently reconnected, or you did something because you're happy. The sun is here. So let me see what's going on. In your current situation, I have the Page of Cups, the Star, and the Five of Swords. All right, so somebody here could be texting you or apologizing. And with this message or with this apology, you're hopeful. You're thinking positively. However, it is putting you in a headspace. It's making you question, like, do I want this? Do I not want this? This is the time, like, where I cut my losses. But I'm being optimistic here, because this person seems to be, receiving my apology, or you are receiving their apology. Your text, you're initiating something on a small scale. This is why you're happy, but at the same token, you're also in your head. Let's keep going. I clarify these, and then I'll get the nuanced details and see what's going on here. What's coming towards you? I do not like this. I'll be honest with you. I have the Ten of Swords. This is an ending. This is a betrayal. This is like fucked up. This is backstabbery. This is trying to keep the demons at bay. I also feel like Capricorn, for a lot of you, you might be ending something that could be old, and you're finalizing it here. You're just like, all right, that's it. That's enough. This is done. Now, what is in the surprise sector, what you don't see coming? Because what you don't see coming doesn't necessarily have anything to do with what else that you're dealing with. I have the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands in reverse. I don't understand this. This is like an oxymoron to me. This is somebody trying to make you an offer, a solid one, a small one, but there's a lack of activity. There's a lack of action, where there's a lack of communication going back and forth. Someone here is trying to give you this, or you are trying to give it to the other person, but there's a lack of action. There's a lack of back and forth, reciprocity. There's a little bit of lack of that. We're going to see why. That's in reverse. Your advice, Knight of Cups and Temperance in reverse. Okay, some of you are not fully healed. Some of you, it's also not the right time. Some of you are lacking patience here, and you need to be patient. Spirit's like saying, Temperance in reverse, be a little patient. It's coming in. This asking you out, this, action on an emotional level to have this conversation. This could also mean that you need to do this, Capricorn. You might need to ask your person out on an emotional level. But something here is telling me either someone's not fully healed, or it's not exactly the right time. You need to be patient. So be patient either to give this or be patient to receive it. When I clarify, I'll see. But that's the advice, guys. Now, in your outcome, this is what I do like. Justice and Seven of Pentacles. Some of you, if you're in court because you had a marriage that ended, you will win because you have Justice upright, and Pentacles represents the money and time that you invested in the situation. Now, if you're not in court, this is a karma card. Whoop. Sorry, guys. I just want to close my window because it's creating a crazy draft and noise. Okay. If this isn't justice, meaning court-wise, this is telling me it's possible that for some of you, your person is coming back, the person that you invested time and energy with. For me, usually that's the case. That's justice for me. Justice is like something, a wrong being righted. And either the wrong that's being righted is the person is making it right, or something else the universe is doing for you that will be righted. Like it's course correction in your life's journey, either with this person or in your love life in general. And with the Seven of Pentacles, this is talking about investment with someone or something. So of course, yes, you can apply it to work. And this is why you're happy. This is why this is the overall theme of the week, the sun. Now, I will timestamp this. I'm going to pop over to the singles because we're doing the base reading, and then we clarify everybody. Guys, the timestamps are below. You could skip over this and go right back to the primary base reading. If you do not like this way of me doing it, please leave your comments down below. Now, singles, Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is breadcrumbs. Death, something that has ended or has been, and it could be that's the end of the breadcrumbs. We'll see in a moment. But honestly, the moon is here. There's lack of information. There's some secrets being held. You don't know what the future holds. There's a lot of major arcana here for you singles. The Magician, you trying to manifest something here after something had ended, because there's a lot of things that you don't know about the person. Five of Cups, there's some guilt, there's regret, there's resentment. Singles, you're going through something. When you're going through this major heavy duty stuff, especially when I see this many major arcanas in one part of your reading, that's crazy. That means your angel guides and your ascendants are descending down upon you to help guide you. You're not in a place to receive right now anything. I know you're single. This is why you're single, because you're processing this. The Magician, you trying to manifest something. The Moon, you not having any answers, not knowing where to go, what to do, what the other person's thinking, doing, etc. Death, something that had ended. Six of Pentacles in reverse, getting breadcrumbs or going nowhere with this person. Five of Cups, feeling guilty, regret, or resentment that something did not work out with this person. There was a lack of reciprocity. There was a lack of give and take here. And honestly, this is probably what had ended. And now you don't know where you stand here with this person, trying to manifest either a new future or this person back in your life or some answers. When I clarify, I'll see what this is all about. And this is in your future position, like nowish. So what you don't see coming is Judgment, Six of Wands, Nine of Swords. Interesting. So Judgment to me talks about a second chance here with somebody. All right, or making a judgment call in regards to someone or something. But you being single here and Six of Wands, this is somebody either texting you, calling you, acknowledging you. And when that happens, you're going to feel a little bit of vindication. It's a bit of an ego boost. And it's going to make you feel good that, like, all right, this person knows I exist. This person understands. Like, it's like almost like you're back in the game again in your mind, but you have to make a decision on this person. Do you want this? Judgment. And because of that reason, look at you. You're back with the demons in your head. You're back with the devil in your mind. There's a positive and a negative for every zodiac sign. Your negative side is the devil. Your positive side is how loyal and loving you are, how kind and generous, and you're there for everybody. We can all be torn on either side of the seesaw. But this is what happens when the devil sees you doing this. That's when the devil enters your mind. All these demons go up in your head, Capricorn. You're like, all right, yeah, I got an ego boost. This person acknowledges me. This person wants me, or whatever it is that you're doing. But then this like stresses you out because you're like, all right, I got to make a decision about this person now. What do I do? Do I want a second chance or not? Here's your outcome. You're single, and possibly, dun dun dun, Ace of Cups, a potential opportunity in a fresh new start in love. You're single with a fresh new start in love. I mean, where else are you going to go? So interestingly enough, these are your energies for the week. Now, I'm going to pop over to the primary, guys, and start clarifying your base. Let's use this deck. Please use the timestamps down below if you don't want to hear the other storyline, and go right back to the singles as I clarify. Now, Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides, what's going on here with the Five of Swords, the Star, and the Page of Cups? Five of Swords, the Star, the Page of Cups. All right, you have the Seven of Pentacles and the Hermit. All right, so here you are leaving this person that can actually bring you stability. Some of you could be dealing with another Capricorn like yourselves, Virgo or Taurus. The Kings are the incoming energies, whether you're male or female. And look under this. This is like somebody that's like a soulmate to you, that feels the same way you do, wanting a reconciliation, which can bring complete success. Some of you can also be dealing with an Aries that you invested time, energy with. All right. There was somebody here who you had invested time and energy with, who took their pentacle and walked away from you. All right? This is what they did, the Seven of Pentacles. This was all the time that you had built together. This person took one and left and said, I'm going to plant that somewhere else. All right? Well, they came back with that pentacle that they walked away with. The reason why this person had left in the first place is because they went into hermit mode. It's not because they didn't want you. It's not because they didn't like you. It's because they wanted to make the wise decision. What was right here? Guys, everyone's situation is different. This is a general reading. This is a broad base. So some of you could have been in third-party situations. Some of you could have gotten out of a marriage. Some of you were in separation, and this was the other person. Somebody here wanted to be validated, wanted a commitment, so they left to think things through. Or this was you, Capricorn. You did this. You're like, let me take a time out, think this through. Whoever did this comes back to apologize, brings hope back into the situation, but it also brought in the stress too, the mental anxiety. That's the situation. Now let's go into the future positions with the Ten of Swords. Why is this here? Why is the Ten of Swords here? Please clarify the Ten of Swords. A lot of you, I feel like this is something that had happened already, and this is just coming back to the surface. Yeah, yes, it is. Oh my God, yes it is. All right. How interesting. All right, so the Ten of Swords, an ending, a betrayal that's coming towards you, is not really coming towards you. It's actually something that had happened to you in the past, the recent past. And now what's going on, why it's coming back towards you again, is because there's going to be a conversation about it with your person. All right? Because it's sitting here saying, okay, here you are having a truthful, honest conversation. For some of you, it can actually be closure. But you're on the same page. Because no one's lying. Everyone's putting their cards on the table here. The only thing I do not like is not everyone is putting their cards on the table. The Seven of Swords. This is exactly what you're talking about. The person who had lied. The person who had ghosted. The person who snuck off in the middle of the night. The person who had cheated. You have this conversation. But the fact that the Seven of Swords is in the upright position, it's not exactly coming completely clean, but this is what you're talking about. The betrayal. The ending. You're getting on the same page. Well, you ghosted me. You lied to me. You cheated on me. Conversation. Other person. They're like, Yeah, but do we really have to talk about it? You kind of got to do, Capricorn. Interesting. Well, you will. You don't have to listen to me. You're going to have this conversation because this person's going to have it with you. That Ace of Swords is not happening by itself. Yeah, look, but believe me, by doing this anyway, it's going to release so much burdens. It's going to release all that old baggage. You're going to get out of this feeling of the Five of Cups, that guilt, regret, that shit that didn't work out. But please clarify for me, Spirit Guides. I'm a little stuck on the Seven of Swords. What is that? The Chariot? Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. This, exactly. The person who left, the person who snuck off in the middle of the night, the Eight of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, talking about the breadcrumbs, the focusing only on themselves, the running away, all of that, it's going to be a discussion. And the irony is you both feel like you both betrayed each other. It's like, I can't explain it. You both were concentrating on your own personal lives, but it's like you both hurt each other without even realizing it. It's bizarre. Let's keep going. What's this Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands in reverse? What is this? Clarify this. Remember we just saw the Ten of Swords upright? Well, look what's clarifying in the surprise land. The Ten of Swords in reverse. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. This is over. This is done. All right? That's what this Page of Pentacles is talking about. A fresh new start. Hey, let's get to know each other. Let's get to understand one another. Because the Page of Pentacles is the learning card. But the Eight of Wands in reverse is what's interesting to me. Yeah, there's a lot of focus on oneself here. There's an agenda here with this Chariot. What's the Eight of Wands in reverse, please? The High Priestess. Yes, yes. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yes. And the Eight of Swords. Okay. The only hitch that I see here with the Eight of Wands in reverse, with these three cards specifically, the High Priestess, this is my no-talky card. Like, you're not talking to each other. You know why? Because the High Priestess knows all she needs to know, so she doesn't have to speak. She's like, what's to talk about? It is what it is. So that lack of communication is what's affecting you, because somebody here doesn't want to be single. This could be talking about codependency or just wanting the other person not to be lonely. But then here's the Eight of Swords, feeling stuck. Because that communication needs to flow. It needs to happen. That's why the Page of Pentacles is smart. But this is like, it's small and it's smart. It's like trying to be efficient. Let me just dip my toe in the water and feel things out. But without communicating. They're like, oh, let me learn some more. Now that this ending is over, great. But there's a lack of action. And this is going to be a problem. So basically, this is what I'm telling you. You need to nip this in the bud if you want this to work out with this person. I'm not saying it's you, Capricorn. It can be your person. You need to put them, like, in their place possibly, or speak up and say, you know what, though? You don't talk to me. You don't explain to me, your feelings or what you're thinking. You just leave. And then you leave me in the dark. And what am I supposed to do? It's one of those vibes, guys. And then you don't say anything, and you're like, well, fuck you. I'll concentrate on my life, too. That's it. But it's not a good thing, because I could see that you both want each other. You're mirroring one another. Knight of Cups and Temperance in reverse. That's why Temperance is here. It's saying somebody here is not fully healed from their past, or now's not the right time. Who knows? Somebody's going through their process of learning. Clarify this, the Knight of Cups. Sorry, I didn't think this reading was going to be that long. It's just a lot going on, I see. It's like you're processing, Capricorn. Even the singles, you're both processing. Queen of Swords in reverse and Judgment in reverse. Guys, you're my queens, whether you're male or female. Incoming energies are the kings. So at the bottom of the deck, there is somebody here who wants to bring you stability, and this came out again. wanting a reconciliation with you because you both love each other, you both feel like you're soulmates, wants to bring you stability. But here you are, and don't tell me you're not. You're the Queen of Swords in reverse and Judgment in reverse. This is either making a poor decision or not giving this person a second chance. You're like, you know what? I'm taking this sword and I'm cutting this person out. But something here, you're not making a fair-minded decision, because this is why. You're not fully healed. You're not fully balanced yet to make this decision. So you need to be patient when this comes in, or for you to offer it, to go out with this person to have this conversation, because you want the conversation to flow properly, so you can collaborate your emotions, your feelings, your wants, your desires, your needs. And if you're not fully healed, you're going to come from a different place, a different perspective, and all the wrong things are going to come out. So Spirit's like saying, look, you're going to be very cold and cruel because you're not going to make the right judgment call here. So why? Because you're not fully healed. This is like a warning. This is a red flag. This is in the advice position. So this is what Spirit is telling you. Because this person does want stability with you. They do love you. They think you're soulmates. They want to reconcile. 3 of Cups. And here's Justice. 7 of Pentacles. So guys, again, either this Knight of Cups in your advice position is receiving or offering to go out to talk. This is taking action on an emotional level. Or phone call or something. Justice, 7 of Pentacles. Clarify, please. Page of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so when this person comes back towards you, or when something comes towards you that's just and fair for you or balanced, you're going to be curious. Page of Wands. You'll be a little excited. What you're going to do is you're going to go with the flow here because you're curious. You're going to also be excited to see what goes down here, the Page of Wands. But at the bottom of the deck, this person, they're coming in to be fair and balanced and honest. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra. Now, when I see this, yes, this king in the upright position, yeah, they're not going to tell you how they feel, but they're going to show it to you. This is a person from your past, 6 of Cups, that you had a foundation that fell apart. Boom. And has been waiting for you this whole entire time. How interesting. That's like your weekly right now. All right, guys, I'm going to go quickly over to the singles, and we're going to clarify the singles, and then come back to me for the romance angels. Everything's time-stamped. You could skip over. And yeah, again, let me know if you like this reading. If not, I can separate the two. Singles! What is this that you're processing? The Death and Moon and the Magician and the 6 of Pentacles. Clarify this for me, please, Spirit. The Wheel of Fortune is stepping in. That means this is either a second go-round or luck is on your side. This many major arcanas, I'm telling you, Spirit is stepping in to help and guide you right now. You have no idea the force and energy behind you, Capricorn. Oh my God, yes. Because you're stuck thinking about the past, how things went wrong, how they didn't work out. And 3 of Pentacles, collaborating here with somebody. Spirit is going to step in, either to give you a second chance or to help guide you. But there's big changes coming here. This is why you have all these major arcanas here. Because this 5 of Cups, this is where you are right now. This is no denying. 2 different decks, same card, 5 of Cups. You're in the land of change. You're in this place of getting over a sad hump. There's no denying this. Because you're dealing with somebody that loves you right back. But why is this? This is sad when I see this. It's sad. It kills me. There's a soulmate here, but you're not together. With loads of regret. Let's see, in your surprise section, you do get some vindication. You do have a second chance here with somebody. Judgment, 6 of Wands, 9 of Swords, but you're stressing. Clarify this for my singles, please. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody here just stopped working towards the connection altogether. And now they've come back to talk to you. Either to apologize, to ask you out, to talk. Somebody who walked away. You're like, what? Oh no, but what? You're like, oh my God, you're back. Not expecting them. Who knows? And it can also be you too, Capricorn. Maybe you text them. Maybe you message them and they respond like immediately and in kind. And they say something to you that makes you feel validated or vindicated here. And this is what helps you move on. Interesting. So let's see what your outcome is here for the week. Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Please clarify this. You're emotionally guarded. This is what keeps you single. If not you, then your person, or the both of you, because you both feel wounded. You're both like the wounded warrior here. You're like, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, but Spirit's like saying, don't give up, because there's a fresh new start in love here for you. I shit you not, Capricorn. I shit you not. Ace of Cups. Bottom of this deck. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this person, this incoming energy, has a lot of passion for you. There's a lot of chemistry. This person wants a solid new beginning with you. This person is no joke. They want you. A new chapter with you. They want a new chapter where you are boyfriend, girlfriend, something. This person is heavily attracted to you and wants a fresh new start in love. It does not get better than that. But here you are freaking out. I don't know why you're freaking out. But let's see what your romance angels have to say, guys. Going back, stay with me, everybody. Singles and primary. Universe, angel, spirit guides, what's going on here for the primary reading from my Capricorns, please, who resonate with the storyline? What's going on with them, please? Healing family issues. Interesting. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Forgiving and learning. And this has, forgiving and learning has something to do with the person that you're dealing with. The healing family issues is you learning something about your history, your past, your parents, whether you had a shitty childhood or you've come to realization that the way your parents raised you is not really who you are. And you have these triggering moments as an adult that affect your relationships. Some of us, you know, we grew up with our moms shaming us. Others we had, you know, telling us we're not, you know, we're not pretty enough, we're too fat, we're this, we're that. Or their relationship was horrible, so you grew up thinking your relationships will be horrible. We all grew up different ways with different parents. Some had like dads that, you know, raised their boys to be womanizers, and they're unlearning that. All of us, male, female, doesn't matter. You're healing that, and you're learning that as an adult, and all these triggers that hit you, you realize it's toxic and unhealthy, and you're unlearning all that garbage you did as a child. You're healing your inner child. This is exactly why you have Temperance in reverse in your advice. My oracle cards always drive back to the advice position, because this is your ancestors, Team Capricorn, saying, hey, yo, this, and that. And forgiving and learning has a lot to do with this person that you're dealing with. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Guys, those of you that are my members, the link is down below. Also, my community page is all the extended that you have access to. We're going to clarify this with Tarot. We're also going to look into your person's feelings towards you, their intentions towards you, their actions towards you. And then we go from Aries to Pisces and some hidden oracle messages. That's what we do in the extended. Let's hop over to singles. We'll get you one oracle card, and then we'll wrap it up with one oracle card for everybody, the Wisdom House of Night. Please stay for this, because that is like the most pivotal advice for me when I have a reading or a situation that I'm dealing with. Singles, single Capricorns, single Capricorns. Yeah, guys, deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in the relationship. But from what I'm seeing here, some of us, this talks about ourselves. Like we self-delude ourselves. We wear self-deceptions on ourselves. Because there is a potential here with this Ace of Cups that you're going to have a reconciliation with somebody. Because that's what it looks like to me. And the deception, whether you think it's the other person deceiving you or not, or it's yourself deceiving yourself. You're discerning adults. You're going to know this. And in the extended, when I clarify this with Tarot, we're definitely getting those deets. All right, guys. Let's see what the Wisdom House of Night has for everybody. And you can leave me your likes, your comments. I know you guys don't like to comment, but it actually helps the channel. It doesn't just help the channel. You know, when you comment, you help the collective. You let the others know, like, they're not alone. You're all going through the same thing. My brother-in-law, I had no idea, looked at my channel. It was a Sagittarius. He's like, oh, wow, Irene, you're really good. I was like, God, you looked at my channel? I was like, thank you. But did you leave a like? He's like, no. Like, okay. He's like, but you're really good. I'm like, yeah, well, no one else is going to see that channel if you don't help it along. And that's how it works. Unfortunately, I have the YouTube algorithm monster to deal with. Lust. Capricorn. Why do I have lust? This is another version of the devil. But I'm going to read it. So let's see what's going on here. All right. My dear one, when the symbol of lust has come before you, beware that when you toy with this energy, you may become consumed by it. There is a fine balance between desire that is pure and obsession that arises in the insatiable thrill of danger, which is why you might have also gotten deception for those of you that are single. Be careful that your desire remains good and your wanting doesn't cause hurt to yourself or another. It is best that you move cautiously forward. If you're asking about a relationship, you may be developing an obsessive fever that will take a long time to recover from. Ask yourself, what is the nature of your desire? Why do you want this so badly? Beware, there's always a hidden agenda in lust. What is yours? So this is why you're not fully healed. Some of you need to see and discern this. Very interesting. This could also be the person that you're dealing with. All right, members, I'll see you over at Extended. Everybody else, I'll see you next week.